Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since I updated a video on anything. I've just been kind of busy with life and so forth. I got a baby on the way, so here in the next couple weeks. So we've just been dealing with the house and stuff. But so I'm gonna get back into the whole boat project that I had going on. So I got a motor. It is I believe it's Hangkai, claimed to be 3.6 horsepower. So go ahead and show it to you guys and some of the things I've done so far just to make it a little bit more not well, more better, but a little bit more reliable. So here's the engine. It's just a little outboard engine. So some of the reviews I've seen say that you're supposed to put some 80 weight, 90 weight gear oil in here. Some people say they don't come with them, and then mine did come with it. It leaked out, so I put some fresh Valvoline 80 weight in there. One thing I do recommend is checking every last nut and bolt. Just hand tighten them, make sure everything's good. You want to lubricate here because this is the pivot part, and then this down here adjusts how far the engine tilts out. You can see mine's fairly tilted. That's the way I had it when it was running. So I'll probably change it once I get it back in the boat. Pull cord, your gas can, your throttle, the tighteners. So this is what came in my kit. Mixing jug, which I've already ran this motor, so mixing jug, a funnel, the instructions, and then this toolkit thing. Screwdriver, Phillips flathead, Allen wrenches, spark plug wrench. There was a 10 and 12 millimeter cheesy wrench that I have lost, so I'll have to replace that. And then, like I said, I've ran this, so I'm using Redline 2-stroke oil. That's what I like to use in my 2-stroke stuff. It comes with an extra water pump, carb pin, shear pin, just the basic stuff. So I've already ran this, like I said. So I took out the stock spark plug and put one of these in, NGK 6521. The stock plug looked really cheap, so I just replaced it first thing. So got your choke on, off, the exhaust. So one thing I have changed, this is where the exhaust and the water comes out, because this is water cooled at a certain RPM. So this particular piece right here is like the muffler or whatever you want to call it. There's a rubber gasket, and this goes on here like so. Well, I want to hit, as you can kind of see in here, I went and modified a little bit because there was areas where it was, I would call it restricting water from coming out and hurting performance a little bit. So I just went ahead and took it off. It's not really much louder. It feels a little bit more snappier on the throttle. And then I'll post up some pictures of some other stuff I did with the engine. So to undo the cover, you pop it back here. And then there is these two little tabs here. So what I like to do, grab a flathead screwdriver and kind of come in the middle, or more to one side if you prefer, and just pop it up, and then that comes off. Now that the cover's off, one thing I do recommend is with the pull cord, you put some beeswax on it. I got this on eBay for like $6 or $7. It was like 70 grams of beeswax, which is a lot. Probably need like 10 or so, but every time I use it and run it, I just put beeswax in the cord, because you can kind of see here how it rubs a little bit, and it's cheap, and they will eventually tear. So fuel tank, air cleaner. I took out the stupid, it's like a foam air cleaner. I don't know what you want. It's supposed to be an air cleaner, but it's not that great. So I took that out, as I had stated. You can see I put in, well, kind of hard to tell, the NGK spark plug. One thing I did, sorry about that, I did with the exhaust is it is water cooled, but the exhaust still kind of gets warm. So I took the exhaust off, which runs here and runs down into there, which comes down through the body here. So I took this off. I was just curious to see how well the porting is. The port on the cylinder head is actually quite large, and then this piece is really small. So I went ahead and actually ported that, opened it up quite a bit. I'll post the pictures of that. And then I wrapped it in some heat wrap, header wrap, to help kind of keep down the heat. And then one other thing, if you can, re-tap all the holes you pull bolts out of, because I had to pull these out and it was missing one to begin with, which I need to get a bolt for that. But the threads are kind of not that great. And then, like I said before, just make sure you go ahead and check all the nuts and bolts. And then the carburetor adjustment back here, I turned mine fully in and then worked it out till throttle response seemed to be good. But I have ran it for a few hours. Well, actually probably 2 or 3. They recommend 10, but I don't know. That's pretty hard to do in a bucket and stuff. But so yeah, that's kind of just always. I would recommend after every use, check the nuts and bolts, because this one right here has already came loose. I'm glad I took this off. Holds the fuel jug on. But two strokes, these things tend to vibrate. So I will just go ahead and change those out. Check them all. The last thing you want to do is have something fall off. Some people recommend changing the fuel lines. I run clear gas, so hopefully that won't destroy them. So this is kind of what I got going on, and I'll be taking the boat out here shortly. But I just want to give everybody an update of what I got going on. So thanks for watching the video. Got any questions, comments, or whatever, comment below. But hopefully this engine will do well. If it lasts me a summer, I only paid $218 for it. If I get a summer's worth of use out of it, I'd call it a good deal. But I will see you guys later.